Osa mu kwane no ne ekenu kete na anwon so no Ndokwa ne TV kete ne Ndokwa ne TV akenywanya ne ofoti fe ne una force oge election na eru, that is 2023 general election, and kino on the ru onwune fotu ife ana for when etie anoye etie no do ya bo fake policies dita bebe and then see these policies are they politically motivated uguru election as when it here that kobo kemini nde biko kaka kweto bo policies ndana when it here ndu mogbe kaka kwekwa da kobo nde ogranya kachi kwekwa ni fika and chanya ne bino ya be nyu nya ne the various political parties and their candidates that are up for election 2023 nya be nyu nya ne even nete me social election na ne ye china afo say the agitation di na ne dey ya bo Biafra agitation ochi ome gberem ya bo me mwe karana odwa ile agi na no dey ndema na ekusi ya bo the agitation we collapse at any this Obi's president da kobo kesin da so me mwe karana kenu bo 45 kenyanya kete ne Ndokwa ne TV kitene anyi ofunwa na ka kparuka unyanja nya anore ne Ndokwa ne TV snoge program na akpa nkata maka ne ebe ifokwa na eden ebe okwu Nigeria de kitene akenya both politics so both economy ke ifendo ne ba ne Ndokwa ke Nigeria at large chief Ebisa
my brother
I na ngone
no ani Ndokwa TV
heavy da otebu
no ani o
onye anyị ya nọ kete bụ High Chief Honorable Gilbert Ejede ya bụ onye anyị ya una maru abụ onye bịa ni Ndokwa ne TV chief no a
no ani
kete na gida ebe ọdụ gida ya fụọ shi the CBN ka se bido we bịa ne suwe ka a change the naira note okay redesigner which we mete fighting ba fusu e menebo we supo na ye color offer there in any that move gida nebo or change naira there kasi be gida
well elende that move ne change naira beba chike Buhari nebo abi former we Nigerians abi former we Nigerians as an analyst, intelligent analyst, Mfuna Sobo informer with years and in Nigeria. Because for the past 7 years, Buhari has looked at stop corruption. But the corruption, they didn't make corruption, but they didn't much. The government had about full wage in a fighter because it could see can work at Wenga. Does not solve the problem. It does not improve the economy. So to me, I believe that the CBN governor and other stakeholders at the national level, because they find out the solution. And the solution is that when the government spends money to print currency, Nigerian currency is one of the hardest, costliest currency to print in the world because of the multicolor. It costs us a lot of money to print this currency we use today. And after printing it, you see the politicians, they steal this money and hoard it in their house. Where they may order in circulation. If the money is not in circulation, two things happen. It kills the economy. It causes the government to print more.
Okay.
And the more the government prints, the more they hoard it. So how do the government look at it, how do we take care of this?
Okay. Sometimes
they change it into a foreign currency, sometimes they keep it in naira, making it difficult for us to have access to naira. And government will now go extra mile to print other ones to fill up the gap that has been removed from circulation.
Okay.
So now, what they did was to change the color. Just to make them return all the money. And today you see all of them. Is it affecting you?
No.
Because it is those that are stealing the money that are crying. So the money they hoard, they don't know how to use it now. Going by the policy that you must not deposit more than 50,000, is it 50,000 naira per month? So if it is so, it means that what are they going to do with the trillions that they hoard? Even in the social media, you see some trucks of 1,000 naira notes from the north in a trailer that has been spoiled. They are all spoiled. They are damaged. They're not wickedness. So to me, it's a way to regulate corruption.
Ya bụ ya sị mgbe change the note kita.
Yes.
Onye na-eko oji ya owechi idi wechi na ye idi ya nore.
And in there, we have a time where you which year. And then we which year. In the channel that one was saying, "Wagumozo."
Can you come back to that? Now, actually, notice recently the CBN authority watching pushing at the time. Ogeberu, on the limit, he can withdraw can a bank.
Yes.
A day and then
20,000 naira.
20,000 naira a day. So, because Gildoni should see that kind of a policy into place.
That is a perfect decision. It's only in Nigeria. You go to the bank, you withdraw 1 million in cash. To do what? Okay, why is the money laundering law in place?
If you want 1 million,
fine. You know the disadvantage of withdrawing 1 million from the bank. I'm talking about cost of printing the naira. The money you can withdraw in a bank, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. You hold in a marketplace. We might eat off or four. Before I'm married, before I'm married, by security to like 2-3 months, or they for dirty, or they for bad. Federal government that get printing with billions of dollars. Is it not true? Now, we are talking about cashless economy. We are gradually entering the era of cashless economy, where you can do transfer. If I come to your shop to buy something, or you do some work for me, I can transfer to your money. To your bank.
But you bank account.
You must have account. If you don't have account, then how do we regulate corruption? Everybody must have account that is linked with BVN. Because that's the only way we can limit corruption.
How many market women and farmers with a bank account are?
Good, that is the only. But obviously, market women, if you learn how to trade, you should learn how to save. Okay, you that is saving your money in the house, are you not at your own risk? In a safe again or no, each buy is so shares there. So market women, you see, for every policy, every good policy goes with a little inconveniences in the beginning. So this policy that you are seeing, yes, will inconvenience some market women in the beginning, but eventually they will learn and adapt to the new system, and everything will stabilize.
What are the advantages and the disadvantages of this withdrawal limits? Because the House of Rep members, they are kicking. CBN should hold on with the policy for now, so they should not put into effect.
The disadvantage is what I've just told you about now. The market women and the common man who, that is, let me say, the illiterates who cannot be able to do electronic transfer and all that. But with time, when the mobile phone came, I was happy now. But today you see market women, they use Android in the market the same way. So that is the only disadvantage. That is temporal. But the advantage is this. If today this policy is implemented, no person with his personal account can withdraw more than 20,000 naira. And maybe corporate account is 50,000 naira. Is that not so?
Yes.
It has a lot of advantage. Let me look at security aspect of it. Today, what is invoked is kidnapping.
Yes.
Good. And when they kidnap, they use the same phone that has been registered with NIN to negotiate ransom. And they pull millions and billions of naira to pay ransom without anybody tracing them. Is that also?
Yes.
But today, the kidnappers are not in good shape now because they know that their time has come to an end. Because if you kidnap somebody, how do you request for 10 million or 5 million when the person cannot withdraw more than 20,000 a day?
You do.
How will the person pay you the money? How will the person give you the money? The person cannot give you the money because he cannot withdraw it from anywhere. So the only option left for the kidnapper is to tender an account
So
for that money to be transferred to. So, and that is also good. When you send that source account, then it's easy traced to the person that to the kidnapper. Is that also?
We trace account, no.
Good. Now, let us also look at it this way, because I mentioned security. When you are going on your way, armed robber, they attack you. Where your money? Where your money? Because you cannot withdraw more than 20,000. The money that is going to be with you is not less than 20,000. Because if you withdraw 20,000, you pay
the driver.
You pay the driver. You still left with some amount now. Do you understand me? So the armed robber knows that they cannot have more than 20,000 from you, except he's going to bring his account number for you to pay money to.
Who sell POS?
I will say POS. You will tell me here that account will be traced now.
Okay, and then still on security.
Yes.
Or the one these kidnappers, because at the point, as now they are requesting for dollars, foreign currencies. What about I request? Okay, since naira advance circulation, let us go for foreign currencies. What I request for dollars?
Who sells the dollar, and what are you using to buy the dollar?
Naira.
So, if you are going to buy dollar, of what amount of dollar do you want to buy?
Currently, from all indication, most of these people because when a huge amount of naira no nowhere. Now this one is change into foreign currencies into dollars now.
It's all right. So if you change your dollar into foreign currencies,
yes,
and keep it there, are you following me? At the tail end, when this policy is being implemented by next year, are you following me?
Yes.
You eat your dollar now, because government also, I believe, is making policy for this foreign exchange.
Some outlets in Nigeria because see they tender dollar to buy things in Nigeria in VIs or thereabout. Dollar in a good fee.
It's possible. You can use dollar, even you can trade online with dollar.
Yes.
But at this point, for anything you do, every money transaction must go through an account.
Yeah, but this policy, but the reason she Nigerian currency, naira, in with value. When you mean value, that
it's part of it. It's part of it because if all this money that were hoard in the house were in circulation, the economy would not as bad as this.
Then, getting only by the timing because all along, what if we buried in the government, we hopes and all these policies, or election, I can better. Okune. Cannot car no door. Sell some agabasa. Koni will say the policies. Killing you know say these ideas they are politically motivated just against 2023 to maybe because where a go where contest election. You never go a train well. You know see group policy second just for the konyo bunobi back up.
Everything in life is political. As if you don't know what political, even though you know politics is there now. Okay, do you think that the government of the day, everything that is happening within the APC as a government, everybody they happy with what is going on? You see Buhari himself that came to the public to say, vote any person of your choice, any political party of your choice. He said it now openly,
yes,
before the press. So the man is trying to clean his name. Definitely, this change of currency and the policy is going to affect the big people politically. Because gone are those days where you will now go to the bank and take plenty money. Because what I want to let you know is this. The election is February, isn't it?
Yes.
The policy will come by January.
Yes.
Take effect by January. So whatever money you hold in the house will be non-tender after January. So tell me which politician that will go to the bank to withdraw more than 20,000 to go and buy vote.
By January 31st or Okpochi.
Yes.
Or so okay, no.
So Nigeria, we are gradually stepping into the era of transparency. Yes.
Yeah, but if I was say Ugule election, come down and go. That's vote buying.
The election to stop. I want me to see economy. Economy that now.
Kesi musi kita na economy ke kanya pa. But that nyekpa shede.
Yes, in Nagwaya. I have also told you that it's politically motivated. Because can we continue this way? That you just come, any Dick and Harry can just come, use money, give people and enter office, and we continue to suffer. Has passed through these 7.5 years. And I believe wherever he is, he has set his conscience to put things right before he leaves. It's not my fan, but I give him kudos for this policy.
But this same system actually, yeah, was into power. Also, the same system with Sonyozo. To our next question. Before now, Manisi Ibu a leader in PDP.
I'm still a leader in PDP.
Yarba in the PDP.
No.
But only some eyebrows on the races because when I follow your post on your post on social media, she now support to this Obi ambition. What's the link?
Obi is from where?
Obi when southeast.
Obi from where?
Anambra.
In 2015, where was Obi?
PDP.
Before March this year, where was Obi?
PDP.
Good. Politics is interest. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Once your interest is not met, you pursue your interest, and when it is met, you come together as one.
Irrespective of the fact that you're playing anti-party.
Political party is just a vehicle that is moving somebody to somewhere. Political party will not put food in my table. It is the individual that puts food in my table. And we're not talking about personal food. Now we're talking about the general interest of the people. For how long will you continue this way?
Why do you strongly believe that Obi is the best solution for Nigeria as at now?
You see, let me ask you one question. For every election, the processes determine the credibility. Yes. During the PDP primaries, what happened?
Oh,
you see, Kashino Kuso Bibo, the credible candidate.
More credible
now.
Okay.
During the PDP primaries, what happened? If you don't know, you say you don't know.
Okay,
then I'll tell you. Good. They started bribing people with dollars, hard currency. By the time you buy me with hard currency, that each individual will be going home with about $20,000 to vote for one candidate. Is that person credible? Is that not corruption itself?
But Obi was not part of that election.
That is why he pulled out. And he said he's not giving shishi. Because he's not ready to bribe anybody because he's coming to serve. If you are coming to serve, you don't need to bribe somebody. If genuinely you want to serve the public, you don't need to bribe anybody. Present yourself, and if you are accepted, you serve. If you are not accepted, you go and sleep. Is it a force? Is it by force that you serve? Well, let me ask you something. Now that they gave each delegates in the local, at the state level here, each of them goes home with about $13 million. So. I mean, $13,000.
Okay.
$13,000. Is that also? Convert that money today. How much are they bringing for the general election? For us to hold the election for the general, 6 in Ndokwa local government. Will they bring up to $13,000 that they gave to one person? Who is fooling who? If they can give one individual $13,000 for nomination, why would they bring 5 million naira or 10 million naira
to a ward?
To a ward. That is, I'm just exaggerating. What they usually bring is 5 million for general election. Who is a fool? We are no longer interested in corruption. Let the public enjoy. See, we are tired of 1% of the general population in Nigeria holding the wealth. Do you know that today, people graduate from school and serve extra 1 year and go and learn tailoring? Go and do your research. Many graduates today, after graduation, no job, they go and be learning tailoring. Some are in the weather shop learning. Most of them don't even remember where their certificate. They don't even go to school to take their certificate after 15 years. That is why the school authorities that today are taxing them extra money to come and collect their certificate, because they don't need it. What a country!
But you have been a member of the PDP over time. Before
from inception, I've been in PDP.
You are a leader in PDP.
I'm still a leader.
You are still a leader.
Yes.
Yabo
It's not about Okunebe, it's about individual. Was Atiku not a member of PDP? In 2015, what happened? When they removed Jonathan, what happened? Did you not condemn PDP and run away? If not Wike that built the party to the position it is today, would he have come back to say, let me come and contest? When he came back, was he not accepted? Did they say go back?
But formally left the party and then came back.
You see, let me tell you. What do you mean formally left?
Well, or resign from the party now.
Resign as
joined
because he want to contest. Am I contesting? Because he's interested in contesting. Am I contesting the election? I'm not contesting the election. Do you know where, if Obi win today, do you know where Obi will be tomorrow? You see, when you want to sweep a house, you don't sweep everything in the house. You select good things and keep on one side and sweep the bad ones away.
Now, election 2023. You mentioned interest.
Yes.
It's all about interest. Now, I'm going to presidency. We Senate.
Yeah.
We House of Rep. We House of Assembly.
Yes.
We governorship.
Yes.
Being a member of PDP, they divide your interest in the forthcoming election.
You see,
or how would you advise a common Nigerian man, a party man?
I have told you my mind. As a party man, PDP man, I'm still a PDP man. I will select those candidates that are credible in PDP and vote for them. E.g. is Agbalala, I will vote for Agbalala.
Ndokwa.
Yes, for House of Assembly, I will vote for him.
You feel it's credible?
Yeah, he can perform now. He can do something good. Forget about your personal interest. I'm speaking my mind.
Okay, that's what Assembly.
You know, I don't have two words. What my mind tells me is what I do. And before I do anything, I must cross my mind.
Ibonyamaya.
Mbonyamaya.
Ibo leader of PDP now.
Yes.
And ne namaya anuam. So there are iwe jindamaro. She omumbekumano well. Ne be okuan ne when umwebo there and all that. And I know also detain later. Meter protest say wa ndasanda my battery ne.
Ebranke kube wo fire o. Nshare ebran be wo fire.
Wow. I don't know where. Okay. So there in there say you bonyamai. Ine kusi katone Agbalala bo onwunde ne kusi we battery ne Agbalala na ye fa Agbalala menu e johnny you enjoy.
Ayi na na anye me johnny ben. Have you thrown yourself away? Ayi na di mama ya na me meje nwan. What led to what Agbalala did? Have you asked yourself that question? Can many should have know them? Was it not some Agbalala that demarcated Amayanu Ejabo? Was there any problem in that? Are we not happy about that one? Is there any crisis there? So if Agbalala from Obiarako, you seem to see as you seem to look at him as an enemy today. Demarcated the one between Amayanu and Ejabo, and it's successful, perfectly done. The two communities are living in peace. What's system Agbalala should not be thrown away. Because something must have led to what happened there. Investigate, you know. You know that I know what happened there. But let me ask you, was it the same committee that demarcated the one of Ejabo that embarked on the one of Umwebu?
No.
Why the change? And who caused the change?
Who are doing the petitions now?
So if who did the petition, Kel? So I'm saying now I did a petition. But if I make money, can I see welfare? We go from Canada, nation on the Boazigwe. You couldn't cut a tea, just for your nails, you go for on the Boazigwe. If my people and the committee done well for the Ejabo own, why did they remove them and put other people that caused this failure? Have you asked yourself that question?
Well, as a leader,
yes.
A leader be a leader.
I'm talking as a leader.
Yes, you're talking as a leader.
Yes.
Now I'm talking in the place of Agbalala now.
I'm telling you that Agbalala has not done anything that somebody that can require execution of Agbalala, because he did the one of Ejabo.
In case a rebellion, I am
asking you that.
Is it right for him to or do Mark in a petition? No,
you see, let me ask you something. If you investigate the process very well, was Attorney General involved in Ejabo and my own?
No.
So why did Attorney General get involved in this one?
Because General didn't involve in
because Agbalala was to be removed as they removed us, removed the committee here. But because of his local government position as a chairman, they said, okay, Attorney General go there and oversee. And when they got there, because the people who they recommended to go and take over are novice on the process, so they pulled out. And when they pulled out, they went ahead and did what they did. I am not saying that what Agbalala did by coming to inside our mind to put boundary is correct. Because already I am among those who came up and wrote against it and condemned it. I am the first person to write against it, to protest. I am the first person in as a leader that protested against Agbalala's thing by writing. Do you understand me? So, I am not saying that coming to the... And he knows that what he did was not correct. Yes, but that doesn't mean we should throw him away. Because whatever you saw there was... Agbalala will tell you that it's not the person that did it. It's Attorney General that did it.
But he's spearheaded now because Agbalala didn't detect here. It was from the
I am asking you a question. Was the Ejabo not fine?
It was fine. I'll do fine.
The moment we finished that Ejabo, did my people not condemn the people that did it? Did they not? And today they are parading it that is good. But when we did it at the beginning, they said it's not good. Ask yourself a question. That thing you are doing that is not right. If you're in a tab, you know, if you're in a tab, you know,
okay, can I do a little bit of digression now? There didn't Agbalala being your candidate for House of Assembly.
Yes. You said I will. I said I will.
You vote for him. You vote. You have a candidate.
Yes, it's PDP candidate.
It's ground. Because he from your. I'm talking Nekua because of the interest of your community. You go no be. Agbalala basa. She no protect call the interest of my people.
You see, let me tell you, it is what you give out, you get. If you say, even a dog or any animal, if you are friendly to the animal will be friendly to you.
Yes.
So, no protect. Oh my gosh, nela my kagwagu here. Yako kaguche yanyi. If you are hostile to me, I'll be hostile to you. If you are friendly to me, I'll be friendly to you.
But from all indications, currently, that might not perceive that he's hostile to them, judging by their Umwebu land delineation.
See,
so already you're people hostile to my people assume.
See,
so then you bring the ban office.
Agbalala,
she will no longer be hostile to the people of Amai.
You see, Agbalala, the issue of Agbalala and Amai and Umwebu is inconclusive.
Okay,
that is for sure. Because there is no written document where Amai and Umwebu signed to have concluded the sharing of that land. Not anywhere. And as far as I know, that process is inconclusive. And for that thing to be concluded and bring permanent peace, determine our behavior towards the government.
Okay, now I'll close with this very matter on that same issue. Very recently, Anya Fone, there was a meeting called Nobiarako, of which Nobiarako, the chief of Ubiarako, address was to the press on same matter. Kebu, your take, they didn't need that scenario, that drama that played out. But they didn't forget that.
You see, you are dragging me into issues that are.
And I'm not you know
the genesis of that matter. Native on a board. Are you following me? So that is the issue. And that issue has been settled. Talking about that issue is like zooming it again.
Well, and then you see, from the angle, how can, because if you plan it out,
it has no effect. You see that after then, are people not going to Agbalala to embrace him from Amai?
Yes, and
so that issue is dead already.
No, from this angle, because Obiago people reacting to that matter, and Elendam might react to that matter. She saw
yes, now that's why I see it's already dead. They can
how can the people build on it? That is to have lasting peace.
That is why
there's brotherliness.
Fine. That is why I commend those group of persons. To welcome Agbalala.
The approach the Onocheze of
that is the same thing now.
Obiarako, and then the Eze Amai addressing
it's the same thing now. It's the same thing. If those things were not done, people will not have. If we don't have the mind to adapt to peace, they will not go to Obiarako and share with the Agbalala's candidature. You see that incident has brought down every tension. That was why they were able to go. The statement of Onocheze and our position, as are my people, gradually bringing peace. One thing that is very difficult to say is the truth, because when you say it, many people will hate you. So people are afraid to say it. So you commend those, like the Onocheze, I commend him very well.
Yes.
I commend him very well.
Away from Oku Amai and Umebu at Obiarako, and you digress into our major topic of today. Back to our business of today. Now, Marnese is one of those that strongly believe in Biafra agitation. And then the agitation on the J, it was going on. At some point, because you get less than in the room, but she will be obedient. And it's now for saying the agitation are died down. Came in agitation.
Thank you very much. Kenny was agitation.
Unfair treatment was pulled out to have a country of their own.
Nobody wants Nigeria to divide. Because we have been together from inception. But when certain groups, no certain group medicine work are relevant, there are different ways to agitate. And if you're agitating and you are seeing a little light of hope, because every human being lives on hope.
Yes.
When you begin to see a light at the end of the tunnel, you don't continue to fight. You wait and see if the light is correct, real or not. What are the Biafrans or the Southeasterners agitating for? Non-inclusion at the federal level. That's what they're agitating for. Marginalization.
Yes.
But today, Obi came out as a pan-Nigerian.
Detribalized.
And tried to bring everybody together. And Obi is from Southeast. It's not about coming to be a president to service only Southeast. If the presidents from the North are servicing the Southeast, there won't be complaint. Let me really ask you, can you tell me for the past 20 years, federal government presence in this community? In the entire Ndokwa land, show me one pronounced federal government in the Ndokwa nation. and you say we should not agitate. And the high level of gas deposit is here in the Ndokwa nation. And we are suffering. You say we should not agitate. So Obi coming, Obi is like the light in the tunnel. Obi, people are seeing him as somebody that is going to quench our taste. So instead of agitating, if any person who is going to agitate now is a fool now, because you cannot be agitating when you're supposed to be supporting the cause which you are fighting for. So you know the reason now.
Yeah, so the Obi's ambition is a bit of hope.
It's a hope to all of us, both in the north.
Cash na Brucey believe coming. So being a year, she will be a winner election come 2023.
Let me tell you something.
What are your analysis?
Leave that one, because it's a political strategy. I cannot say that in the open air. I can't say that in the open air. Obi will win this election, and nothing will change it. I am telling you that in Delta State here, 50% of PDP members are obedient. It's on record. Even those in the government house. See, everybody is following the Sheriff. Many of them are just following Sheriff. I'm telling you, you will see it come to play. Mark my word. Today is 12th of December 2022.
Going by if you have social media.
It's not about social media. It's about what I'm seeing in real life. I will not in the. Am I in the social media? I'm on ground now. Even in your community here, in this Ward 6, how many of you are not obedient?
I'm obedient by character, by conduct. I'm obedient.
When I mean obedient,
okay.
Obedient to Obi, to vote for Obi. How many? You see, let us tell ourselves the truth. I am not interested in their campaign money. Those that are hiding themselves are interested in campaign money. And they are just waiting to take the campaign money and go. I'm not interested. I'm a realist.
But Patrick, boy, suspended.
Why would they suspend me?
Because we leader of the party of the PDP.
How?
And in our campaign against the PDP.
Campaign against the PDP, how?
You've been obedient. You are campaigning against their candidate.
If you suspend me, then it becomes worse. Because it's only me you know. It's only me you know. If you suspend me, it means that the sheriff you are talking about, you are not also saying I should leave him.
Okay.
Yes.
The Ndokwa nation as the House of Rep. Nike Senate. One that I bring Waboshi or Nebenu, and one that I bought Ned Moku or Nebuna campaigning. Bo Elana was Waboshi or Dene Ofuzo when you go up on the election now. Bouquet Kagan is to get us a House of Rep. Madike Namdi Izichi Aposa for Rep. Marke Johnson Pune Aposa. Marke Ken Kurbush 9 Binobia Clement Aposa Shigeda for House of Rep. Daily in the candidacies of Mwamaretona. When you from your own point of view, you can Ndokwa outside being the party man, whether PDP or no PDP, irrespective of your political affiliation.
The people will decide that.
You as an analyst.
The people will decide that.
As an analyst that you are. Being an analyst, a political analyst.
That what?
Daily the candidacy of Ezechi Opune and Kenokolugbo. That's like educating the voters.
The people will decide that.
All right, back to Yabo Agbalala Ajikedo. But if I see the people, when I see analyzer, keep them analyzing one marathon.
onye mmadụ soru ife bụ onye na-arụ mazụ
ya ihe option o article adobi ya analyze Obi
yes
oru kede ya ise ga the people will decide because it the article the Obi here can people decide
no you see it's the motive you see Ned is going for Senate and I've told you that I'm a PDP member.
Yes,
are you following me? And from inception I told you that my interest is to make changes at the federal level. Are you following me? But I'm still a PDP member. HX will suspend them and see when suspending becomes worse. Because at that point, which means they said I should not vote for other political party. I mean other candidates
in the PDP. Yes.
So they are winning. Those people with money. Their possibility of winning determines who bring them and how powerful they are to the people.
Back to Bashin Ibido. No cool this economy and the naira note. Both the rich and the poor are crying about this policy.
The poor are not crying.
Because the poor are not crying.
The poor are not crying.
Because now POS now, but what are being because in them are the create job opportunities for the people. Now in the warfare now, what would the people not survive with? You know, the old men they will run to, and I don't want to go.
Thank you. POS is not a means of employment.
But in Nigeria of today,
good. The reason POS was introduced was because we're trying to demonstrate towards cashless economy.
Okay.
POS was introduced to decongest inflow in the bank, the traffic in the bank.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And now we are gradually stepping into the full-blown
cashless economy.
Cashless economy.
Yes, sir.
So, Yamolo this GSM Bianco. I was someone when they moved to the phone booth.
Yes, sir.
Where we make a call. We depend on the minutes you make. We will let different go. When phone eventually becomes surplus and everybody has it, did the people die?
No.
So POS we phase out as soon as possible. And what is important is with the incoming government, create job. Let's assume this now. If the POS is phased out and Obi wins election, and there's policy that these small scale businesses can walk into the bank to take loan, maybe agricultural loan, to enhance their farming system, and they come out at the end of the year and make gain. What will we be talking about?
POS.
That's why we'll be talking about production. That's what we'll be talking about production. Okay, if you're talking about the poor are crying, who is gaining from the POS? Do you know how much they are charging people from the POS? Do you know how much they are charging people from the POS? Outrageous charge that people do not even. You understand? It's uncalled for. This thing has to be regulated. That's why the policy is very, very, very okay, and I support it. In that say, one of the advantages it's going to reduce the spraying of money in parties. And also reduce the high expenditure in party. Because in Nigeria, every party, you change the new money. 200 naira denomination, 100 naira denomination, you will spray. And in this spray here, carry a go to BB. But it's going to be color. So it's also going to reduce the cost of printing.
Okay.
To federal government. And then they make party, you could see they make party. They must want to back more go. Yeah, I need to say, the much expenditure on party, that's why. So people will now be, it will limit to control the size of expenditure on people.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a very good thing. The policy is very, very good. Let's transfer.
Yes.
So you go ask man to say, "You must see go keka career."
How about you?
I don't know.
Okay. So, come 2023, you believe there is hope for Nigeria?
With Obi, without Obi, I don't see any light. I say it with all due respect.
Okay.
Obi is the hope of new Nigeria. Let me ask you something. How do you imagine somebody who has served as a governor and made law for themselves to be collecting millions of naira every month as pension? Then you find yourself in the Senate and be collecting billions in the Senate, joining it. Adding to that one you are collecting as pension. Undermining other people's common man. Obi left office since 2014 till today. Is he taking the pension?
We don't have that record for now.
The record is there. Go and verify. Obi said that money is evil money. I cannot eat it. Till today, Obi is the only governor that are retired and left office and not taking that money. Is that enough to convince you that Obi is a good man?
Is it a fact record?
Facts. Go and verify. Look at Anambra here. Now go now. You are a press man. Do your investigative journalism and get it. You get it. Obi is not collecting that money. No land was allocated to him anywhere. Anywhere. And you say I should not trust such a person. Then who else do you want to trust?
You feel Atiku will not, or Tinubu will not?
Atiku? How?
Tinubu.
Who is Tinubu? How? Are you not seeing the effect of the change of naira in them? They are running around. Are they not running around?
Well, quite a lot. If we put in the alone them on that, by any oku naira now na are changing. She percent the limit. She Maliki withdraw carry 20,000 naira a day, and then she bado January 31st. She only go aka. She go aka turn eka. She either you will a bank come you go. Say go for kake between the but general election na premier color on no. Nde maru na akwa nde maru ko si de la ke ma so fo bia konen o foto eti obi we se election bia nko ko na gba ko na akpara ego we yakende police na yego ko wuri gide enwo we foto se Christmas na ba ga ba ko ma ni election bia ko bo ele president Buhari ne ti akara na ya bo se o so cha ya bo ke bu enyago
Christmas also na bia ji we feel ka kego ni ka gra ko ise na ba bia ji
so ya bo fa de ku kita de kwa TV I chief kabo okukeri ekpugba be touching the areas anyị de nyu anya kete
ife nke ku bo se nyekeke no sa ndamba ne okwane so we will ndidi ne wasufuna na igbuji eke we enwe rogo eke we yori jinogo every good policy comes with inconveniences but this particular one jeke yen the common man eka and not the rich so someone when did
if about them
man because they go no what no know well one way borrow for 2 months because of 30,000 naira hospital bill even come on 5,000 but in them already hold no nowhere but you Maria India no photo.
Yes, sir.
Many children are out of school today because they go GJ. So now go on when they will say now the West where will be running. So I tell no be they should vote Obi because Obi is the hope of new Nigeria.
Ebo bia magna. Digress into ni ane ne ru kani wure mu yebe se kene ndamai no ne kushe owa ndamai e ka tune Agbalala ko e ka tune Agbalala ko ofu mmaro di losu ne si ngwe goni ntio onu ndamai ne kushe ne ka tune Agbalala ko no bonye omukobo nga so bekuma na amai sinya ko se onwo mo onu ndamai nwe ni political ambition ashen chiechi ofu ma nwe pusa na amai se okay bo sekpeti she abdul ne yabundo obi akoko kwesi o waja wa ebe onye ka twen obi akoko sidun ke inese bebe ki I wure bono do odo ki wure se gbogbo ke yabo nwa obodo nebe neko se na ikushi wa onye mekmana anya ke gwawo okugoro onu gwa say high chief and the stakeholder
elemere ne bo mbana elemere ne bo onye ya ni maro no gba na ekpe
no ba yo
so odun je ka do e bo se Agbalala mejo no omekumanu we Agbalala na ba bia osa igba irofu osa mala adinofu ntutu iji no nye mekumanu maro ne ya na mejo onye mejo se maro ya na mekuma
no ba yo
politics is a game of permanent interest no permanent enemy
no ba yo
what's a good thing from Agbalala to we change everything Elije man see we gonna dey where you are my own na we say do no bobo say but now we dey no ba gba 200,000 we can na rifu
but you be rally PDP
we could say so be say we che gani obonyi we ni we if we go here got to say we go na ru obobo a do ba go a
ba ya ye bi we say o so bu na ba
ya ka inu mu ebu ai na ba di no fu e de je gba ma de bi loko a okay meme
you have before let's talk about election
Chukwudi ekwu give na dia Chukwudi ekwu give na dia if you man and I'm very positive that I know mwebu okuna na be egbe the grenade kan ni shop ogbeni no go a
the extension to Obiako kwad ne bi no shi
I know Obiako enwe oku from beginning
ndam na kwa adekene high chief Gilbert Ejede Ejigwe of a honorable member of a high chief amongst my traditional council and ekene igwe shinoge poge onwe rife de anafo rife din ban Nigeria ke na ebe kwa na dio anyi ba be kudere ni na of wisdom no osenyi tie ono na photo ku na ko se ona ikuto ndema na no iloku ni ketene anaka rio osamancha na ekuchi fe na ekuto oshi hope ya don't have hope ya di nwere ndidi na ife ari ko say hope adi to em hope need to ya ko ife kanjo but if you see hope down na no ku say because of no say hope what na hope ya agitation for Biafra akbege na etona but we go go say wa hope ka gawana bo hope we ke bia in different ways all the bia no kana bia no kare so for the go say obi so hope ka hope we get never hope we get that's never article dash okwenya kere nuketel kitene aneku by the economy the policy new policy when I introduce bo CBN and then anyi nyeshwenya na be oku ama nu mwebu ndene ko se Agbalala na she anyi nyonya na sanu nuketel nwa to get nisu na ba noje unwe Ndokwa TV. Hi Chief,
thank you very much.
God bless you. Benigwe for your time. We are grateful.
God bless you and your team.
Aji, so God do gozo, ishegwa yo.